Okay, hello guys. We're going to do a little tutorial on a command that is very powerful. It's called select by brushing. It is in the select tabs and you click on this and you can get some very dynamic results just doing this. And we're going to do a series of exercises. We're going to create some panelization on lofted surface and create a cube geometry. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to go to large objects, millimeters. Okay, so let me first make a little overhang. And then I'm going to extrude it. Now I want to have a series of hexagons to be mapped onto this overhang. So one of the things I want to do is to create a module so that when it maps into this surface, it looks like a series of hexagons. So I'm going to first make my module. So I'm going to draw a typical, just a typical hexagon, and I want to make a module. So I'm going to have to copy this a few times. So I want to make a module. So basically, I want to make this module so it can get copied and read like a series of hexagons. And the inspiration for this is basically, I'm trying to, no, not this. I'm trying to get this look. This is a roof overhang by Eric Morales, and basically I'm trying to sort of create this sort of spirit, a set of hexagons. It's not going to be exactly, but you'll see where I'm coming from. So let me just trim this. Okay, so I'm gonna extrude this. So let me go 15. And I will do the same thing. I'm gonna do a polyline. I'm gonna extrude this 15. Now I'm gonna use my mirror command to just mirror this. Mirror. And I'm gonna group this. Now, I have several strategies to map this geometry on here. I could use the flow along surface, and I have a video tutorial on that, but I'm going to use the paneling tool command to manipulate this. So let me start with the paneling tool. So I'm going to go to paneling tools, create paneling grid. So I'm going to create my surface domain number. So I'm going to click on the surface. The default is 20 by 25. Let me change this to 15. Or let me change this to 20 and this. Let's try this. Oh, hold on. Let me do that again. Paneling tools. Let me make that 20. And then we're going to make this into 3D paneling. So I'm going to go paneling from, I'm going to first do the grid utility. offset points. So we made this 15, so I'm going to do the same thing. It's already set at 15. So I'm going to click on this, and then now paneling, panel custom 3D. I'm going to select this point, oops, let me start over again. I'm going to select this point, hit enter, select this point, hit enter. This is the bounding surface, and then I'm going to hit enter, and this is the surface. Okay, so you can see that there are a series of hexagons that I was able to map onto this. Let me just ungroup it. So now that I have these geometries, now let me select the points because I want to hide them. I don't need them anymore. So now that we have this, I'm going to go into the Select tab. I'm going to click on this command, Select by Brushing. So I'm going to start selecting it. Now, the brush width is set at 12. I'm going to set it a little bit bigger. Let me set it 25. Or let me set it up 40. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold on to the left mouse key and just run my finger through here. I'm going to hit the right mouse key to hit finish the command. And then I'm going to select layer 1, as you can see, and I'm going to right click, change object layer. And then I'm going to select the command again. Let me make it smaller. So then let me do some other patterns like this. Then I'm going to change the layer. So you can see I'm just sort of making these brush strokes and basically changing the layer type. And let me click on the command again. So I'm going to just go like this. And then I'm going to change to layer 4. So you can see you're able to get some really dynamic patterning using this select by brushing. And I'm just going to do one more thing, just something down. And then I didn't select the purple. So with this command, you can create some really interesting sort of dynamic patterns. And we can take this further. Let's make a cube and array it. So I am going to just make a cube. I'm going to write at 25 by 25. And then, actually, let me make that bigger. I'm going to go to the cube. I'm going to click. I'm going to write at 100 by 100. And then 100 high. Now I want to do, let me make this into the default layer. Now let me go to the array command. I'm going to select this. The X direction is 24, Y direction is at 24, Z direction is 24. So I'm going to click on the corner and then click on this corner and then click on that corner. So I've created a box. So if I do the same command, and let me just draw some patterns, and then how about I just hit erase, and then you can see this is sort of like a Boolean sort of separation. And then let me select the command again. Maybe change. Let me go to the command. Maybe let's make it a like something wide. So and then let me select this. Let me make the brush width really small. Let's see what happens here. So you can see with this brush select tool, you can really get some really great results, and really it's something good to play around with. Obviously, there are some components in Grasshopper where you can start getting really specific and thinking about fabrication. But this is a good start if you are having an idea and you want to think of patterning. The first thing you need to do is aggregate your geometries. So that's what we basically did. We aggregated this geometry and mapped it on this surface, and we also aggregated this cube. So that's basically the first step if you want to start really manipulating this sort of patterning. Okay, thanks.